Hi. I actually brushed my hair and it still looks like shit. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming in my new house with some studio lights because it's pissing with rain, downpours for the last 3 weeks. It's really boring at this point. Welcome to old England. I'm back with this sick Edwin shirt. It's got like sleeve graphics and back graphics. I've got some heavy metal hot water. Coming to you today with a get ready with me with some life updates. I've got a party to go to later and I don't know what I'm wearing because the skirt I bought is shit. So I'm taking it back. So we are just gonna get into this makeup look. I was really inspired by Melissa Alatorre. She is a beauty YouTuber influencer and I've loved her makeup looks for years and years. She's so beautiful, just super cute. So I'm going to do something along these lines. I can't promise how it will turn out though. So let's get into the tutorial. I literally just tipped my makeup out of my makeup bag that it's been in since I moved house and travelled probably 3 times. I haven't unpacked it. Trying out a primer. It's the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Pardon me if I sound really congested. I literally thought I was on the brink of death at the beginning of this week. I was so sick. Oh, this is not how I expected it to look like, but we move. I went to an event at John Lewis in Stratford. My friend Charlotte, founder of Disciple London Skincare, was there talking as part of their My Beauty Weekend. She invited me along. It was very, very cool. Charlotte is a trained psychotherapist. So she talked a lot about skin conditions and how treating skin conditions psychotherapeutically or psychodermatologically can often result in faster healing times, healing processes, and like a lower rate of reoccurrence, because oftentimes what manifests in our physical is actually happening internally. So that was really interesting. Life update. I am now freelance. So I kind of dabbled in it last year, but actually got a little bit afraid and accepted a job and was there for a year, and it was kind of a bit of a roller coaster, but definitely a learning experience. And I'm always thankful for opportunities because you learn so much either about yourself, about a new product, being in a new environment. I've always had quite autonomous roles, so it was interesting to go into like a big showroom environment with a sales team, a bigger team, and literally be more focused on like sales than products perhaps. I'm definitely used to working across the board, sales, marketing, and I figured that going back to freelance I'd be able to explore all of those things and secure the bag that way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I am freelance as of 24 hours ago. I've always worked on different projects anyway, as well as having a full-time job, so this was just a natural transition for me, and this time I'm not going to get afraid and accept a job. I'm going to stick it out. I'm looking forward to exploring so many different avenues. I'm going to go in with foundation. So I'm trialing the Fenty Beauty, the Radiant one. I'll put the name in here. I'm using 2 shades, 440 and 445. 445 is a little bit golden and 440 is a little warmer. So I'm going to start by putting the tiniest amount of 445 in the middle of my face where it's naturally a bit more golden, and then around the perimeter of my face is slightly warmer. What else have I been up to? I went to Paris at the beginning of September for my friend's wedding, which was lovely. I worked with Laura at Carhartt, and I went with my friend Layla, who also used to work at Carhartt. So that was super fun, and it was a beautiful wedding. We went to the reception part and it was at the, like basically next to Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris. There was disco for hours and hours, which is super fun. It was just nice to go to Paris for once, not for work, and for fun, and not feel guilty for having fun or anything like that. Whoa, this foundation, very radiant. I mean, I did come on here looking like a stick of butter. Well, I do like it though. It's very natural coverage and finish. I'm taking the warmer shade and then take it around the perimeter of my face. One of my best friends from New York came to visit. We went to Brighton. It poured with rain all day. She was like, come on, give me a break. And I was like, bro, welcome back. She used to live here. She actually lived in Brighton, so she knows what's up. I always take foundation down here. Am I orange now? Who cares? One of my besties, love her. It's actually her wedding that I went to in the last vlog. Wow, that seems forever ago. Oh, we went to Freeze. So Melissa works in the arts and she came over for vacation, but also it kind of lined up with Art Freeze. I'm taking the Fenty matchsticks, by the way, in espresso. One of my favorite new things. So we went to an opening at the National Portrait Gallery. Literally, we walk into the gallery, Rick Owens and Michelle Lamy walked down the stairs. I was like, bro, do you know who just walked past? And she was like, oh, I didn't even see. I love Michelle Lamy. She kind of looks intense, but I think she's so cool. Concealer under my eyes. I need to put my current Radiant Creamy to bed. It's not bad, it's just old. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is my makeup collection. It's in a shoebox. This is what they don't show you. My entire makeup collection is in this box. I don't have Alex drawers, and you know when you move house, you can't just move in with everything. Or maybe you can. Maybe I need to actually stop eating chiconis and buy Alex drawers. I'm looking for the concealer. We're going to use Glossier G4. I've used this before. I wasn't so sure. I didn't really feel like I need to color correct after using that Fenty foundation. It's pretty good. I'm gonna mix these two. This is naturally a little more pink, and this is very golden. Do I have a brush that I can, a clean brush that I can apply this with? No. Oh, actually I do. It's kind of dusty though. Oops. Okay, applying with a brush is terrible. Blend with a smaller, fluffier duo fiber brush that's dirty. I need to get one of those monitors that the real life YouTubers have. Oh, every time. Remember that time when I was like, am I a bootleg YouTuber? Nothing has changed. What else is going on? Did you guys see that Glossier is opening a pop-up in London? I'm now an official Glossier affiliate. I will leave my shopping link down below where you can shop all things Glossier and get 10% off your first order. Maybe I talked about that in my morning routine with Glossier video. That was really cool and fun to shoot. It's just a really cool brand, and a brand that I love and enjoy using and working with, and can't wait to explore the future. Oh, I forgot about this. This is a lipstick that I got in Paris. I think it was the first proper red lipstick that I bought that was like a true rouge. My French is shy. Making louder just to deal with some of this shine. It's the first true red that I ever bought and used and really loved, and I don't know where it went. So one of the reasons why I wanted to try primer is because as my age creeps on, I'm getting more and more visible pores here, and I hate them, but what can you do? It's life, it's part of aging. This foundation reminds me of the NARS one. NARS Pro Radiant Longwear. My skin just looks so textured right now. And before you come for my neck, everyone's skin is so different, and I guess it's what you're used to seeing. I'm not used to this much texture in my skin. My skin is by no means perfect. That took quite a lot of the shine away, but it's still nice and dewy. If you wanted to do more, you could take a beauty sponge and like really press the powder in, but I hate that. There's so many fluff. Dusty ass shit. Okay, that's the skin done. Gonna do my brows. If I keep doing this, it's because I'm trying to see myself in the thing. So another thing that happened when I got sick is this. It happens to me when I get run down, my lips crack. And for a week I was like, I think I'm allergic to my toothpaste. It was just sore. I don't get cold sores. Both my parents get them. I've never had a cold sore in my life. And I was like, what is this? It didn't blister, it wasn't sore, oozy, it didn't crust. It just felt really raw, and it would burn if I ate anything salty, anything spicy. And then I remembered that I've had this before when I've just been super run down. My lips just crack and get sore. So as soon as I clocked what it was, I was putting eczema cream, the Glossier bubble wrap eye cream, eye and lip cream, and a lip balm on like multiple times a day. And then I got this really fucked up cold and was using that all around like my muzzle area just to keep it supple and soft, and the result has been better than it has been in the past. So now I just have this kind of slightly unsightly scarring. It looks like I've just been drinking a lot of red wine. I think I'm gonna put a dark lip on to like combat that. For the brows. Alright, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Ebony. Looking very sorry, the end broke off. We're gonna go with the Struggle Brow Wiz. I can't talk when I do this. Then, here's how to avoid going ham. Just take it a couple of times and wipe it on your hand. Let me zoom you in. Fuck, the battery light is flashing! Don't rush, take your time. I'm gonna brush that up. I'm not really gonna set it, I don't need to. It's just an extra step. The face. I don't have a bronzer, but if I did have, it would be that bomb Fenty one. I'm gonna use MAC Sketch Blush on the cheeks. Melissa's makeup look was way more intense and probably like fine for camera and IG, but you know, like I have to walk around in these streets, so we're just gonna do a little bit of sketch and bring it up here. Taking Fenty Espresso and I'm carving out the contours of my eyelid. I love this. Blend it out, man. And under the lash line a little bit. Taking my Morphe 35 palette. I don't know why I said that in a southern accent. These two warm brown shades. These two. It's all over. Lisa, Mafia. Fluffier brush and this warm orange colour here. I use the same colours in this palette. Maybe I'll dab into a more brick colour as well. I always stop myself buying more palettes because I know that I just use like 2 or 3 colours and that's kind of stupid. This might have turned into a bit of a basic B pumpkin spice kind of thing, but whatever. Add a little bit of that terracotta colour to my cheek to warm me up. Ooh, love it. I look toasted. Just going in with the NARS Climax. I got this full size in that gift bag from the same John Lewis event. We know how I feel about this.
1 hour later.
Here we are with the finished look. I wish it looked as vivid in real life as it does on camera. I finished the look with my NARS Liquid Illuminator in Super Orgasm. I went over the top of that with the matte gold deposit, an oldie but a goodie. I love that so much. It's so good for dark skin tones. And then I have this lip combo on. I was just gonna wear this Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Damned, but it really just doesn't go on well at all. Super patchy, dries patchy. So I went over the top of that with one of the NYX Liquid Suede cream lipstick in the color 03, which is actually the same as my nails. How weird. And then I just did a slick back bun with the side part. This bit is not cooperating, so I'm just gonna live my life. I put 2 barrettes in. These are from Zara. They're super cheap. I hope you guys enjoy this look, and I really need to put my glasses on so I can see, and then eat, and then head out the door. It's been great catching up with you, and I will see you in my next video.